What's up, teams? It's me, your commissioner! Yes, me! With my Star Wars tuxedo shirt. Pretty awesome. Used this during Darren's bachelor party. We all wore it. It was pretty cool. Well, you know what time it is. It's Zoe time! Yes, it's Zoe time, and Zoe has something to say.
I gotta run, but good luck, teams, in the playoffs. Good luck, yay.
Well, thank you, Zoe. All right, then one more kiss. Okay, thanks. Well, okay, thank you. All right, you can go. You can go now. You can hang out there if you want. All right. Well, so before we start the recap, yesterday I had a chance to take a picture with the World Series trophy, aka the Commissioner's Trophy, and pretty much this happened.
Getting another chance to see the World Series trophy up close in person.
Yeah, today it is at the new Cubs store on Michigan Avenue.
WGN's Julian Cruz is live on the Mag Mile where fans are lining up already. Hi, Julian.
Hey, Dina, I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun to be standing here, and there's been absolutely no let-up in the level of euphoria that you feel when you're standing around Cubs fans. Take a look at all these folks just waiting for their chance to get a picture next to that championship trophy. Should be here in just under 30 minutes or so. People eager to get a picture standing next to the famous Commissioner's Trophy.
World Series champions, baby!
Cubs fans are everywhere, no matter where you go, and the ball club doing their best to try to get the trophy to as many people as possible so they can get that picture taken. Now log on to our website to get more details as they become available on precisely when and where you'll be able to see the trophy. On the Magnificent Mile, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Julian, thank you.
And then this happened.
Months since the Cubs won the World Series, and fans are still super excited about that title.
Many stood in the long line in the cold today so they can get their picture with the one and only trophy. WGN's Julian Cruz live in the loop with more on this opportunity for the diehard fans. Julian?
Mark, it's a great atmosphere here and a heck of a lot of fun. The World Series trophy was on display for about 3 hours. It next goes to City Hall. It'll be Thursday, December 15th. More details on that to come later. It'll travel to downstate Illinois and even go to Indiana because, as we all know, there are Cubs fans everywhere, even in Jacksonville, Florida.
We didn't really have a major league team in Jacksonville, so I followed the Cubs because it was on TV.
And here you are. Now you live in Chicago.
Yeah, about 5 minutes north of Wrigley Field, so I'm really close.
Mike DeCaney couldn't resist. He moved to Chicago from Jacksonville, Florida, and he came here today with hundreds and hundreds of Cubs fans to see the Commissioner's Trophy on display from just noon to 3 p.m. today. The euphoria, the new Cubs pop-up store on Michigan Avenue, almost like a religious experience.
Funny, right? Which ultimately led to this. All right, well, it was pretty awesome to see that, be up close to it. Just, man, the city's just still on a high from the win, and that was pretty awesome to just have a picture with the Commissioner's Trophy. So now I've got a picture with the Commissioner's Trophy. I do have a picture with the Lombardi Trophy, if you'll recall. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
And then, so I just need to get a picture with the NBA's Larry O'Brien Trophy, as well as NHL's Stanley Cup. So if I get those two other ones, I've completed the 4 major sports here in the U.S. at least, having a picture with their trophies. So 2 down, 2 to go. All right, so it's recap time. All right, regular season is officially done. And let's see. We know who's going to be in the playoffs running for the Vader, or playing for the Vader. And we also know who's going to be in the playoffs running from the pink plate. So I guess we could get started with the Vader. Those playing for the Vader in the championship. At the number 1 seed is Never See It Coming. Number 2, the Bone Cracker. Number 3, Yo Bella Check Yourself. And at number 4, me, Dagonizer 2.0. So we are, all 4 of us, playing for the Vader. And just to remind you how the playoffs work, the rounds are 2-week rounds. So round 1 is going to be weeks 14 and 15. And then same thing for the last 2 weeks of the season, 16 and 17. So total points for both weeks will determine who moves on to the next round and who will play for a championship and whatnot. Okay, so that's the Vader. And then there's the run from the pink plate. And coincidentally enough, the curse is very much still alive. The 4 people who are in the pink plate all have brand new cars. So we have at the number 12 seat and the lowest, the highest chance of getting the pink plate, number 12, Jacole All the Time, who has a brand new VW GTI. Also at number 11, dropping Deuces, who has a brand new Audi Q3. And then at number 10, Emperor Chenhua, who's at number 9, number 10. And he has a brand new Ford F-150. And then there is the number 9 seed, which is Beast Mode, who has a brand new Buick Enclave. So the curse very much still lives. And then there's the folks who are in no man's land. And what does that mean? This is what it means.
Playoffs? What are you talking about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Classic. Sorry, there's just really not room for you to play for anything, being in no man's land, unless you do a side bet with your opponent, which, might at least get you through the last 4 weeks, give you something to play for. So there you are. That's kind of where we stand after the regular season. So, exciting stuff. The complete season's almost over. Only 4 weeks left, so that's kind of sad. But it's coming to an end, and we're gonna get to a champion and also a loser in a sense with the pink plate. So that now brings us to the recap for week 13. So let's get started here. All right. So the points leader this week. Did it all for the Wookiee with 128 points. And really, nobody really came close to him this week. He kind of had it up to himself. So he had everybody in his starting roster had double digits except for 2 players. So that's pretty good. But he finishes the season very strong with a 4 matchup win streak, which is pretty impressive. However, he finished with the same record as me, 7-6, but he didn't have enough points. So just another point that points really do matter. And in any event, you earned yourself $10 to you, so congrats. All right, other winners this week, Ninja Butt Rape with 112 points, Team Fierce Sandra with 110 points, Beast Mode with 103, me, Dagonizer 2.0 with 99 points, and lastly, Dropping Deuces with 80 points. Congratulations to the teams that won this week. All right, scoring leaders this week. Joe Flacco was supposed to be the number one scoring leader. He had 33 points from team Camel Toe Killer, but he was benched. But that's okay because Camel Toe Killer started his other quarterback, who is the number one based on start, and that would be Andrew Luck with 31 points. But he's also in a tie with Jordan Howard, who had 31 points from Ninja Butt Rape. So they shared the number one spot. Number two's David Johnson had 30 points from Yo Belichick yourself. And Yo Belichick yourself also had the number 3 person in Carson Palmer with 27 points. So that rounds out our scoring leaders and the matchup for Week 13. Right at the pinnacle of that song. All right, so that brings us to the Come On Man, Not So Top 3. All right, at number 3, calling out the Bone Cracker. So this week, the East, it was another East versus West. Last week, the West, all of the West teams beat all of the East teams, which was impressive. This week is, once again, another East-West week, and everybody won except for the Bone Cracker from the East. So you kind of destroyed our revenge week to sweep them back. So for that sole reason, because you are going to be in the Vader playoffs, but for that sole reason, because you didn't pull your weight with your team, and we couldn't get the revenge week, you get a huge come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right, at number 2, those of you who are at 7-6, but not in the playoffs for the Vader, basically you're being called out just because during the regular season you didn't earn enough points. Once again, points are almost as important as wins. Almost. But close. It was close to making it in the playoffs, but close doesn't get you in the playoffs. So, because of that sole reason, you get a come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right. And then at number 1, all 4 teams running from the pink plate. You know who you are. You guys put your poor brand new cars at risk. They didn't ask for this, and because of your sad records, they are possibly going to have a pink plate on them. So, your car, whatever car that is going to be sad for a couple of months. And because of your poor records during the regular season and that you have to play to not be in last place, you guys get a huge come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, that sums up our regular season. Good luck in the playoffs, especially those who have something to play for. The guys in no man's land. Make it interesting. Do side bets with your opponent, and at least I'll get you through the next 4 weeks or get you something to play for. But anyways, good luck to all the teams this week, and this is your commissioner. I'm out. Deuces.